Thank you. All right, I'll wait. Wembley, London, November 2020, I had the honor of hosting Saturday Night Live with the musical guest, Foo Fighters. It was a very special night. We had a very wonderful time. And after the show, me and the band were talking about what our favorite karaoke songs were. Mine was Creep. Dave Grohl called me and asked me to sing Creep with them at Madison Square Garden. I had smoked some reefer, so I agreed to do it. Right before I went on, they said, Taylor Hawkins is going to sing one song and then you're up. And Taylor sang Queen, Somebody to Love. Now let me tell you something, I never get nervous to come on stage, but Taylor killed that shit. I was terrified. And the walls of Madison Square Garden were shaking. And after the show, I went backstage and hung out with the Foo Fighters. And I met a kid who must have been 12 or 13 years old. And I asked him, because he had skate shoes on, if he skated. And he said, I don't skateboard because I don't want to hurt my arms. I said, what the fuck kind of answer is this? A simple yes or no would have sufficed. The kid said, I want to be a drummer, like my father. In that room, in Madison Square Garden, even though I met the Foo Fighters many nights, I felt like I met them for the first time. I've seen Taylor be a rock star many nights, but it was my first time seeing him be a dad. And what a cool fucking dad. It was the first time that Dave Grohl and I ever even mentioned the name Kurt Cobain. It was the first time we ever talked about our love of jazz and go-go music. And Taylor's son, Shane, was soaking it all in. He sat there, he asked the best questions, not about fame, always about art. He was a beast. So at the end of the night, we went downtown to the Blue Note, a jazz club in New York City. We watched Robert Glasper, a jazz musician that I know, and he played. And I listened to Taylor and his son the whole show talk about the drummer. And I remember Taylor's son said to his father as the drummer was playing, Dad, you can't do that shit. I never heard someone talk to a rock star that way. And Taylor Hawkins, as humble as he is, said, son, those are real musicians.